Hello guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. It's your boy Sandy CR here again, and in today's video we are going to play this very fun and interesting goated deck, HOG EQ. So let's go guys, let's hop onto some matches and let me show you how to use this deck. Alright guys, so into the first one and we are facing Xavi0831. So let's wish him a good luck and let's see what deck he's using. I'm having my skellies, so I can just split in here and maybe go with an cannon in here, and that can defend it pretty well. Alright, so he's also using HOG EQ variant, so this will be a mirror matchup. Let's see though. Alright, so his cannon was easily taken care out with our knight, and he's having the mighty minus variant, so his cycle will be like a 3 card cycle when he uses his champion, so he might have a little bit of advantage. But yeah, I can just use my skellies in here because he used his ability to like push the mighty miner in the opposite lane. But alright, so that was a pretty bad firecracker and skellies because our muskie got one shot. I'll use my cannon in here again and we can like counter his hog rider pretty easily. This time he didn't use his earthquake, so let's see. We are having 300-ish advantage. Let's go with our hog and electro spirit push, and maybe okay, so that placement was pretty good on his end because our EQ was not able to hit his cannon, but still we got some chip damage through earthquake on top of his tower. Let's see. Alright, so I'll go with my knight in the same lane, and we are always having the cannon for his hog push, but we need to be like worried because he might try to use his EQ. Let's see. I use my cannon and skellies so that we can counter that, and yeah, we fairly defended that. I'll ignore that. I thought I'd ignore that, but as you can see, I'm using a cannon here, so it easily took care of that firecracker, and the hog also got one shot. Now I'll do this and cannon up high. Okay, he uses EQ, but I'll pressure with my hog push again. The cannoneer is doing a pretty decent job defending because it really got a shot with the hog in the earlier frame. But yeah, I think we can just win this match, but we should not be like too much confident because there are times we can choke games. Let's see though. I'll use my log in here, and I'll use my cannon in here to like counter that, and let's try to cycle our EQ and use my skellies to like protect our muskie, and go with his hog again because he's not having his cannon. It was taken care of out with my Evo knight and muskie, and that's a GG's guys for the first match to the video. This deck is like pretty well organized, balanced, and it has been like popular from quite a time now. It's a pretty decent deck, and it's not that much difficult to upgrade. As you can see, it's only having a single legendary card and no epic cards too, only rares and commons. So yeah, it's like pretty decent free to play score on this deck. Alright, so on to the next one guys, and we are facing comma because he's not having like any particular name. He uses Valk, so let's try to go with this opposite lane hog. I could have got my knight, but it was not in cycle, so I just used it here, and I'll use my muskie in here, and let's see. I'll use my skellies to distract his Valk, and maybe we can counter that. Alright, decent enough. Let's see though what I will use. Okay, he uses log, so let's see. I could use my electro spirit and then maybe go within hog push, but let's see. Okay, alright, so since he uses a knight in here, I'll just use my, I'm so sorry guys, it was a prince, it was not the knight. Knight was used by me. Let's try to go with the hog push in here, and he might try to go with this Karmi, so I'll predict it with this log. Alright, so This dude went for a Mega Knight. Alright, so let's see. I'll use my skellies to distract that, and alright. So that was pretty bad, guys. He's getting a lot of damage. But yeah, I think I could have played a little bit more better. Man, I was supposed to drop a Hog Rider. What the hell, man? Now I have to use my cannon in here because the cannoneer is not that good against swarm cards. So yeah, okay. That one Larry like soaked up the... But I think he will get a charge. Okay, this is not looking good, guys. But yeah, I'll do my best to come back from this situation. Let us see. I'll cycle my Muskie in here, and I'll use EQ in here. He might try to go with his what you call. Uh, I'll use my Knight in here, and let's try to go with Hog opposite lane, and then maybe log his Karmi. Alright, good enough. Let's see. Okay, so Knight is on top of the tower and Muskie also connected. We're getting a lot of damage. I'll use my this in here, and okay, I'll use this in here, and but his Evo Mega Knight might do us dirty because alright. No, man. Alright, so he took care of our both of the towers. Let's see, though. I don't think we can like come back from this situation because we took his one tower, but we are not having enough time. So yeah, guys, I could have played a little bit more better, but it's fine. You cannot like play flawlessly every game. GG's on his end. Let's hop on to another match. I'm quite fairly new with this Hog EQ deck, guys, because I'm a Goblin Giant Sparky player, so like switching from this deck, it will like require some time for me to get used to this deck. But yeah, we will continue with the journey with you guys, and maybe try to learn this deck and master this deck so that we can play better. I'll use my Knight in the same lane as his Knight, and let's see. Around this range, as you can see, guys, most of the users are like using the same Hog 2.6 or what do you call, some sort of Hog EQ variant, and what do you call that, log bait. These kind of decks are pretty damn popular in here. Okay, let's see. I'll use this in here, and maybe I have to use my EQ and then an E spirit. Okay, so we defended that pretty well, but I think we did overcommitted few elixirs, so we might be in a disadvantage. But yeah, we'll do our best to defend. In like double elixir, he might try to create a big push, so we need to be worried about that. I'll go with my Hog opposite lane, and let's see. He uses Knight to counter that, but I think we will get one shot. Alright, nice. But the issue is that I think I'll use my cannon in here, and then I'll bring maybe. Okay, that was bad. Okay, no, 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 man, no, 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 no. Inferno shredded our tower, guys. I was not. I hope that these skellies would have like bring that Inferno in the cannon range, and then we would have been able to distract that easily. But what I'll do is I'll use my cannon in here and maybe like surround his Sparky with Skelly so that we can counter that. Alright, that was nice. But yeah, we took a lot of damage from that Inferno, so we are having a pretty huge task of comeback in this situation. Let's see. I'll use maybe my EQ just to cycle because I need to be having my E spirit in cycle for that. And maybe I'll go with this in here. And okay, he uses curse, but I think we can defend. Alright. Okay, that was a pretty nice defense on our end. Let's try to push opposite lane because he's going Spark in this lane, so we would not get that much of damage. That's why we should be pushing opposite lane, and maybe we are just prompting him to like force some elixir in here. I'll use my skellies to distract his what do you call. Okay, I think that was a pretty bad what do you call, goblin curse. Okay, let's do a reset, guys, and try to defend his pushes because he's having Sparky. I'll do my this in here and let's see. Please do not short my tower, please. Alright, that was pretty damn close. Let's pressure with the hog opposite lane again and distract his. Okay, this is getting like pretty damn close. Still, we'll do our best to defend it. The issue is that he's putting Sparky. But yeah, I think that was a pretty bad Sparky because our knight will tank and the hog will be like on top of the tower and getting a lot of damage. I'll set up a defensive cannon. Hog got, I think, 3 shots on top of his tower, and I'll use this in here and I'll log in here and surround this Sparky with the skellies and yeah, okay. So the witch is getting some damage, but I think we can just EQ cycle now because I think we need one more EQ and log and we can win this match. So that was a pretty good match to redeem ourselves from the last match, guys. We defended it pretty well, and apart from the earlier mistake of the Inferno Dragon, we did it pretty well. So yeah, guys, I think we will play one more match because we were not able to win the second match. So yeah, hop on to another match and let's see what we are facing. We are facing Andres, so let's wish him a good luck and let's see what deck he's using. Maybe I think I can split my skellies or something. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with a knight in here. Alright, so this is dang pretty bad matchup. To be honest, I don't think it's good. And also, okay, I thought that what do you call if that dart goblin would have survived now, a tower would have been a goner. But yeah, let's see. It will be difficult because recruit matchup against Cannoneer is like pretty damn bad. Okay, and we didn't got a shot from Hog too, so let's see. Okay, I'll use my log to counter that, but he's like having two pretty annoying cards. First of all, that Dart Goblin, and then his Firecracker. It would be like a pretty huge task to like counter that efficiently because okay. So this guy's like off the bat, he's using his Evo recruits. Let's go with knight down in here and alright, so we defended that fairly well. Maybe we can get a king activation. Okay, nice. But he will go with his what do you call barrel, and to counter that it would be a pain in the arse, man. Let's see though, maybe we can use our e-spirit to do something. Okay, he didn't vent his what do you call barrel. Let's push in here and let's this time go with an EQ, and that placement also didn't pull the hog. And okay, hog getting a lot of damage, got 3 swings, fat swings. I'll do this in here and log his dart goblin because he can be pretty annoying. I'll do this in here and let's try to go with a knight to protect that. Okay, now we just need to defend and EQ cycle this, guys. I think we can win this match, but still we need to first defend that. I'll use Kelly's up high and this, and need to like prevent him from getting a damage. I'll use my knight in here and I think we can win this match. I will not speak too early, yeah, but still I was like saving my log for that situation only, and I don't think he can like get any damage now because I can just set up a defensive cannon and maybe like earthquake in the middle and GG's, guys. So that was a pretty dang insane match. The matchup was not really good because recruits tend to do pretty well against Cannoneer decks, but yeah, we defeated that guy. Let's open this quickly and let's see. Okay, gold will take free stuff any days. 15k gold in here too. So yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Till then, peace. Sandy CR out.